Hello and welcome to this tutorial. My name is Brian Huntress and you have probably arrived here because you saw on Instagram or TikTok my video titled 16-page zine or 8-page zine. I'm gonna just fold up these demo things while I tell you what we're gonna do here. Basically, if you have no idea how to fold an 8-page zine like I'm doing right here, you're gonna wanna refer to my other tutorial that I made a few months back or sometime last year titled how to make an 8-page zine. And I will link that in the description, but for now, I'll just tell you guys, this next format I'm going to show you is essentially the exact same thing, but it gives you a way bigger canvas. It gives you way more room to share your ideas, to share your art, to express yourself, to make graphic novels, to make comics, whatever your beautiful, artistic, wild heart desires, you can make with this. You may notice if you already know how to make an 8-page zine, I have just completed one right here. You're gonna watch me again fold the second one. I'm gonna go through this, take a piece of paper and fold it like a hot dog, fold it again, then again, add hot sauce. You know the song, right? So we're gonna cut the seam here. If you're gonna make one at home, you're gonna wanna be a lot neater than I'm being here. But basically, this is a tutorial that will be perfect for all you people that like to hand draw these and write in everything by hand or glue everything in, and people who are making these in a very mixed media handmade way, this tutorial is for you. So basically, this starts with making 2 8-page zines, okay? One is going to be, I'm getting ahead of myself. Basically, you're gonna take your first one, right? This is your front cover, first and second page, whatever. You're gonna wanna open it up to the middle, like this. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. You want your middle seam right there. Opened. Take your second zine. This is critical, don't get confused here. Take your second zine, all folded up and cut, and just slide it right in the middle. You see that? I have my center fold, put my second zine in there, now close it. And what we have here is page 1. See that? Page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, page 7, page 8, page 9, page 10, page 11. I feel like I sound like Dr. Seuss. One fish, blue fish. Page 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then finally 16. You may be singing the song in your head. Just fold 2 of any color you want. Nestle them inside, just make sure it's the middle. So what you're gonna do, you don't have to write these numbers on here, but what you'll notice, if you take these zines apart and put them back in the pile, your first one will say page 1, 2, 3, 4, 13. It'll say page 4 and page 13 on your centerfold. And then 14, 15, 16. Your second book will say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Essentially, you just created one leaf of pages. At the 4th and 13 page mark, you slide your second booklet in. And I mentioned that this is a perfect tutorial for those who like to hand make, mix media, glue in on their own. Essentially, you do just that. So you're gonna take whatever you want, blah, 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 and write front cover. You don't actually have to write that, obviously. You put your own art in there. Great. And maybe on the centerfold, I'll write la 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 la. I'll draw a smiley face. Okay, that's enough art. And then the next question is, how do we duplicate this? How do we make more of these to then give out to people? Essentially what you do is you're gonna wanna go to your library. Maybe if you're an adult, you're gonna go to your office job, printer, copier when your boss isn't around. Or if you got a couple extra bucks, you can go to Staples or whatever place like that is near you. You're gonna unfold these, right? So this is leaf 1, right? You can see it looks so confusing all opened up like that, doesn't it? And this is leaf 2. You're gonna place your art on the scanner glass face down, close it, make 5 copies of the front, make 5 copies of the back, or make 100 copies of the first leaf and 200, 100 of the next, whatever. It doesn't matter how many copies, you could just make 1. And then essentially you start the whole process over again, where you take your first leaf of art, take a piece of paper, fold it like a hot dog, fold it again, then again, add hot sauce. If you watch the first tutorial and you know the first Zine song, you know exactly how to do this. And you fold it up so that your front cover is exactly where it's supposed to be. Take the next one, take a piece of paper, fold it like a hot dog, fold it again, then again, add hot sauce. Now we're going to assemble this one exactly as it's supposed to be. And you'll remember, yes, I put my smiley face on page 5, which means that my page 5 should be on the front. And then I'm gonna take my first book and I'm gonna say, there's page 4, other half of my smiley face. I'll just stick it right back in there. And it looks perfect. Then, how do you staple these? What's next, right? Essentially, you're gonna wanna open up to pages 8 and 9, right? If you numbered them with the front cover being 1, this will be really easy. And you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And essentially what you're gonna wanna do is get this all folded up, set up perfectly nice. I'm looking for it. I don't have my long arm stapler. I talked about that in my last video, but essentially what you do now is you hit it with 2 staples. You hit a staple here and a staple here. And let me just find my stapler real quick. Hold on. Where is that darn tarnating thing? Rootin' tootin'. Whatever. I can't find it. Essentially, the staples will come through on 8 and 9 right here. And you ever been reading a book and you're like halfway through it and you find that one page that you see the little strings poking through the spine? That'll be 8 and 9. That'll be the page that has little strings. Then you fold it up and happy days. Now you can distribute your zine, send it to friends, mail it to people, go to zine fairs, start a zine club at your high school, whatever it is you want to do. The world is your oyster, my friends. And extra points, if you're really gnarly, you can take some embroidery floss and a nice needle and even stitch these things together, man. That's like elite level zine making, is to incorporate embroidery and fiber art into your stuff. So if that's you, kudos to on the incorporation of fiber art to its neighboring art, paper art, which, if you think about it, is a type of fiber. Anyway, so thank you guys for joining me on another tutorial. I know I don't make these very often, but it seemed highly, look at this, there's like appointment information, like right here in this shot, like I'm an idiot. If you're, like I said, I don't make these very often, and I'm very happy to when I have a reason to. I would like to make more, but I'm focused so much on making funny little art songs that sometimes I don't have a lot of time to make videos because I'm making stupid art songs. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're out in the world hand drawing stickers, writing stupid little songs on your laptop, and making zines and doing cool tricks on your skateboard. So if that's you, hell yeah, dog, keep going. And Thank you for watching. Okay, guys, this has been another tutorial, 16-page zine. Thanks for listening to the song. Thanks for watching the tutorial. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.